Hey friends, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Sarah, and in today's video I have my toddler bedroom reveal for my son. You guys are going to see how it all came together and what it looks like. I hope that you guys have been enjoying this little mini series that I have here on YouTube. If you have, and if you're excited for today's video, make sure that you give it a big thumbs up, as it does help me out a lot. And make sure you subscribe if you like content like this, or if you're into cleaning or organizing. Let's go ahead and jump into it. So let me know how everybody's doing. I'm super excited. It's Friday. I have the reveal here for you guys. This was so much fun to do for my son, and I'm so happy we were able to do it. So here you guys are going to see me kind of taking everything off the bookshelf. I'm going to deep clean what's left in his room. So this means dusting everything I need to, wiping it down, and then shortly you'll see me vacuuming and also washing the carpet. So at least this is one less thing I have to do for my pre-fall cleaning that I usually do. This is something I've already gotten started on. I like to usually deep clean the house right before the fall season, so at least I know his room is done. It really needed a good vacuum. On this particular day, we had just done some touch-ups for his room, so I just wanted to make sure that I went in and gave it a good deep clean before we started in with the decorations. And let me know down below, at what point did you guys transition your toddler or your child into their bigger bedroom, and what exactly did you do to change up their room? So I will say I do love using this carpet cleaner. I think it does an incredible job. By far one of my favorite gifts that I've received within the last year. I usually deep clean this carpet twice a year. I might start doing it 3 to 4 times a year because this pulled up a good amount of dirt, but definitely much needed. You could feel the absolute difference, and then I felt better about cleaning the rest of his room knowing that the carpet was done. Alright my friends, so today's the day we're going to totally finish up his room. And get it completely set for his reveal later today. So I'm going to do these small finishing touch-ups, vacuum this little section of the carpet here, and then wash it because that's the only section that didn't get done. And then we're going to just finish decorating. I didn't show me filling this in last night, but we started putting the books away. I'm going to finish that up today, and we should be good to go, and then we can start on the decor. So on this particular day, my son was out with my parents over at their house having a good time, and this is when my husband and I kind of got to work doing the final touches. So there were some small touch-ups I had to do, so I spent about 5 to 10 minutes kind of doing that because I know it would dry pretty quickly before I moved on to the next task. I'm somebody, my son is not going to notice this, but in the future, you know, I just want to make sure everything looks a certain way because over time things will get scratched and things come off. But what you'll see me doing here is just vacuuming this little spot where the bookcase was previously. You guys can already see we moved it to its more permanent home, so this is something I didn't get to do the day before, so I went through, vacuumed that spot, and then I actually washed it with the carpet cleaner right after, which I don't think I videoed, but that's totally fine. And then from there I just loaded in his bookcase. Now I haven't decluttered any of his books as of yet because I think we pretty much still go through all of them. He's got a ton of Disney books there at the bottom, those 5-minute stories that he loves. And we do that pretty much often throughout the year. We also have his Dr. Seuss books down there, which we did a lot when he was a baby. And he's more recently gotten into Dr. Seuss, I think because they're doing it at daycare, so we've been kind of touching upon those books. The holiday books, you name it, he's got a ton of them because this boy loves to read, which is why we go to the library so often. So I was super happy to get his bookcase ready, set to go for him. As you guys can see, I was happy it was done. And then I got to cleaning the rest of the room. Okay, so before we get into the total rest of the video and decorating, so I got my son some sheets. I have a whole Spider-Man set that we purchased that's going to be on the bed that you guys will see shortly. I also got this when Bed Bath & Beyond were going out of sale, so do not mind the price. I did not pay $90 for this. I would never in a million years. When we got there, everything was like massively discounted. I want to say I got the full sheet set somewhere for like $30, if that. The only thing that kind of stinks about this, which just means I'll do some shopping either in store or on Amazon, is it needs a comforter. So I'm either gonna get a royal deep blue, and that's probably what I'm focused on getting, but I thought this was really cute. And at the time, a good price. I don't think I would ever pay full price for this, $90. To me, it's not worth it. To me, teach their own, but it feels like it's good quality. It's soft, so I'm really excited for this. I am gonna go throw this in the wash because what I do plan on doing is redoing his dresser. So he's not been in pull-ups or diapers now for months. He's fully potty trained. We're gonna kind of like divvy up everything in there, and I think it's like you reach that weird stage when you have a toddler, at least in my opinion, where it's like, this hasn't been a nursery for a while. It was obviously the early toddler years where he's transitioning more to just a little boy. I need to change the room up to reflect that. The bookcase is not going to change much. He loves his books. We read that pretty much nightly. What we've been doing during the summer, we visit the library every week. We check out a couple of books and we read that nightly a few times once we're ready, usually by Friday, Saturday. And today is Saturday when I'm filming. We return to the library, get a new set of books. So we'll probably stop that sometime after next week, and then we'll go on weekends when we're able to, before the bad weather hits. My fear is like it's gonna be a storm or something like that, and then we can't return them and get hit with the late fee. The usual stuff like that. But that's what we've been enjoying doing. And yeah, so I'm really excited for this. I'm gonna go place this in the wash so that that's all set for when it's time to change the sheets, obviously. But I will be in the hunt for a comforter. So currently my son is at my parents' house being entertained. My dad is taking a much needed break today. He's done a lot of work in this bedroom, I'm sure, as you guys have seen. So he's just kind of chilling out at home with my mom and my son for the next couple of hours. My husband is currently putting together the side table. The bedroom set that we originally bought that included the crib, the bed, you know, the 3-in-1, and the dresser. It doesn't come with side tables, which I was kind of surprised at. So we found one that matches as closely as possible. The bookcase that you guys usually see, everything is in the same color, espresso. Same with the fan. The bookcase is the same color. Excuse me, the side table is the same color, just differs slightly. So everything kind of matches. I'm happy with that. Then once we replace the floors in the next couple of years, that'll be good. But right now everything feels clean and fresh. I vacuumed and washed the floor yesterday, and then the little sections I missed today. So it's just nice. The room is deep cleaned. It'll be all set. So I'm super excited for that. So it's just a small amount of footage there of my husband putting together the side table. Again, for the furniture that we had, the bed was supposed to be a 3 or 4-in-1, and you guys will see in a little bit. We had some issues with it. So 4-in-1, you think it would come with everything, and it did not. So the railings that it's supposed to come with to extend the bed into a twin or a full-size bed comes separately. It would have come in on like next Thursday or Friday. It would have been really late, so we had to kind of guinea rig the bed. Thank God for my dad. Poor guy was supposed to have a day off, and you'll see him in the in a little bit in the video coming to help us, but we very much appreciate it. So little things that come up, but what you guys see me doing here is just changing out the baby animal photos that we had previously put in. And I got these watercolor photos for superheroes. Obviously this footage is from another day because I'm in my jammies, but these just looked absolutely wonderful in his room, and he really adores them. So I think it tied the room together. If you guys can't tell with all the superheroes what the theme is going to be, it is in fact a superhero themed room. That's one of his favorite things to watch on TV, to talk about, to pretend. He loves superheroes, so I was really happy. I thought this was a great find and very affordable. So here my husband's just working on putting up my son's name. Again, I found these really cool letters to spell out his name through Etsy. It was an Etsy shop where she kind of did the superhero work for it, and I thought it was just amazing. And here's the footage I was talking about earlier. You guys can see my dad trying to, you know, fix the bed for us. We bought this frame initially from Bob's where we got the mattress, and we thought everything would just fit into place, but no, the frame, or the headboard I should say, the holes are made specifically so that no other product will fill it other than the product, you know, other than their products. So we guinea rigged it. It is what it is, because I didn't have time to wait for everything else to come in. So that's what my dad was sitting there doing. And that little rail that was previously on the crib that you guys see on the other side of my husband while he's hanging those photos, that was supposed to be the foot rail. So it would have been this really large, cool looking bed if we would have, you know, bought their products. But it is what it is. We're just going to store that away for now. No big deal. And the bed still looks amazing. You guys will see that very shortly. But, you know, when life gives you lemons, you make lemonade, and you make it work. So obviously that's the frame. And then from here, you guys are going to see I moved in the night side table. Like I said, we did our best to find one that matches pretty closely, and I think we did a pretty good job. It's in the same color, again, espresso. And the only other thing you'll see me adding is his little Marvel light. So it has all the Marvel superheroes on there. I just thought that was a great touch. When it's lit up, it looks absolutely amazing. So I was really excited to put that together, and he's really happy to have that right next to him. He loves the nightside stand already. So once the mattress was on, I got to work putting on his sheets. Again, another find via Amazon. Spider-Man is his absolute favorite, so I went and got those sheets. I also have Paw Patrol, and then another set of sheets I got from Bed Bath & Beyond that's just a regular gray. I do need to go and get a comforter. I think I mentioned earlier I was looking for a royal blue one. I'm going to check out Job Lot or Big Lots. They tend to have those super cozy, soft comforters that I super love, and they're usually pretty affordable, like $25, maybe $30 tops for like a queen size, so it might be even a little bit less for a full. But I was super excited to see the quality of the sheets and the comforter when it came in for what I ordered off of Amazon. Really soft, good quality, nice strong sheets. That's what I was looking for, because we all know how kids can be, stripping the sheets, they have pillow fights, it is what it is. The only thing I didn't anticipate was, you know, needing more pillows. I have the 2 here, and then there's a third. There should technically be 4, but I did not have enough pillows in my house. So, you know, it is what it is. You just make it work. My son's not going to notice that there's one less pillow there. So I was really excited to kind of put this together. I think it's, what do you call it, very, very bright, and I think it kind of brings the room together. So one of the last things you see my husband doing is putting up the decals. Again, more superhero decals, different ones. And for me, I'm just putting away his laundry. I also reorganized and redid his dresser just to better accommodate the sheets and new clothes and things like that. We've decluttered a lot of his clothes because his birthday's coming up and things don't fit anymore. So I'll be excited to put all his new stuff that he receives at the end of the month in there. But I hope you guys enjoy the next few video clips. All right, my friends, so this is the finished product of his room officially. I can definitely tell you my husband and I are very happy with how it turned out. Granted, even with the little problem we had with the bed, which it is what it is, it turned out really good. So obviously we went with a superhero theme. If you can't tell who his favorite is, it is Spider-Man. So if you guys remember, and I'll try to include a before clip of what the room looked like previous when it was his nursery, early toddler room, it looks vastly different. There's been a lot of changes with the feature wall, obviously being a different color, the design. We changed out his hanging pendant light to a ceiling fan just to kind of help us out when it's warm where we can't run the AC. We also did blackout curtains, and then we had some of the superhero art, the watercolors that we found and stuff like that. So we did include that. We have Spider-Man over here. My husband in the background. We've got Captain America, Iron Man, and Hulk.
And then for the dresser, I haven't changed too much here. I did kind of leave this. This will eventually change. I'm going to move most of that stuff back to the bathroom. And then the bookcase came to the corner where it was probably destined to be from the beginning. That's where my husband wanted it all this time. So there's a few things we've obviously left as is, but the majority of the room has obviously changed to a big boy bed. So I'm very excited to see his reaction. Hopefully it is a good one.
What? What is this? This is...
You excited? You are? You checking everything out?
I like this.
You like it?
It was a Spider-Man blanket.
This is your Spider-Man.
This is your new bed, babe.
Who's this?
It's Green Goblin.
He's bad guy.
He's a bad guy.
Who's this?
Who is that?
Wait. Who's this?
I don't know. Who is that?
Hulk.
That's a Dr. Ock.
Hey, smile.
Cheese.
You see all the characters up on the wall? You can get down and look, buddy.
Happy birthday. Happy early birthday. This is one of your gifts, right?
Oh yay, this. I like this bed.
You like that, Ben?
Is this dark off?
Yeah. Do you see who's up on the wall? Look.
Batman is already small
Yeah, they're small.
and they're big. Let's step out the door. Let's step out the door.